Hello everybody, and welcome back to Wasteland 3. In the last episode, we just made it to the top of this dam, I believe, and killed this Dorsey family member that was firing a bunch of rockets at our convoy. And we leveled up in the process, which got us some skill points, and so Rhino has 3 skill points. I think I will put one more into hard ass and one into melee combat. Up those 2 skills because the next upgrade costs 2 points. And for the final point, armor modding might not be too bad. I think I'd like to get some barter. Barter might be really good. Mechanics is damage versus robots. Let's I'll try putting it into first aid, because I think we're really going to need that on him at least. And confirm, yeah. And Deadeye also got 3. We'll put yeah, we'll just put 1 in all of these. Confirm. Alright. And let's loot. Ammunition, junk. Ooh, a rocket. And 1 rocket. Okay. Ammo box. Another rocket, some pistol ammo, other things. Let's go talk to the... actually, let's get this first aid box first. Then we'll go talk to the major. Doesn't look like he's doing so hot. 2 med packs. Take it. Major, how are you holding up? Major Prasad's breath steams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling through her bloody fingers. It's clear to you she's in shock. It's incredible she's still conscious.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors?
Just Private Bell. She should be
Bell's
here
a
soon.
good kid. Thank you. You did well. Now...
She closes her eyes grimacingly, then fumbles into her knapsack.
I'm
Orders
bleeding
from Ranger Command.
all over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the patriarch, no matter what.
Okay.
We do that, and the patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. And that brings me to the secret orders.
How secret?
Only me. Got them from General Woodson. When we first heard from the patriarch, General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them.
All right. Who is Angela Death?
Part of the Ranger squad that took down Base Cochise 20 years ago. Only one who's still alive.
Okay.
Almost died on a mission in California, but she found her way home. I can't believe they didn't tell you about her in training. Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
Who's that? How bad do you think your wounds are, Major?
It doesn't matter how bad my wounds are. We can't stay here.
Oh gosh. Euthanizer. All due respect, you're dying. You need to face this like a ranger. Now. Let's put her out. nicely.
All right. Do it.
She ain't gonna make it.
Oh. Warm.
Goodbye, Major. It's... that's looter. Thanks for the armor. Assault rifle. You know, Rangers have gone worse ways. It was nice. Major Tomcat. Another rocket. Can I talk to you? As you get close, you see the cat has a dog tag rather than a collar, which is embossed with the name Tom. Ah, this is Major Tom. Take out the cigarettes. Meow. Tom climbs down to you, eager for a smoke. Hittin' kitten. This kitty's got claws. Plus crit chance. Alright. I talk to you again? Fixes a steely gaze on you and then wiggles his tail expectantly. Give him a scratch behind the hat. Who's a good kitty? Let's get back to the mission, Ranger. Alright, we're all on our own now.
Hey, Jared, little brother, how goes that deluge of blood? You dry gulch them Hotlanders yet? Rastus! Jared's dead! They killed him! Gunned him down like a dog! What? No! No! If I ever catch who did this, they're dead! Every last one of them dead! You hear me? My brother will be avenged!
Ah, this Dorsey family. They've lost it. Ooh, injury. Guess I should check to see if you have a grenade and a med hypo still equipped. That will work for me. I will give you a med hypo as well. Actually, I need to check out that armor. Rhino, I assume you can equip that. Nice. And yeah. I guess I should see if I can break down these weapons as well. Field strip. Yes. Get scrap. Field strip this. More scrap. More scrap. Alright, I'm not really sure what that's doing. Can I modify these? I guess I need actual modifications. Can't just like make them out of scrap, I guess. Ooh. Rhino, don't walk into fire, bud. How foolish. Ooh.
Was that Major Prasad? They got
Prasad.
her? God damn it. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Let's go, Jody. Gotta get to Colorado Springs. Gotta save the patriarch for the good of the Rangers. I believe, if I remember correct, Angela Death was in the very first Wasteland game back in like the 80s.
Rangers.
And was in the second one as well. Gotta find her as well.
3. When there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand.
Don't worry about it, Patriarch.
The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, He's yours.
Yeah, sure.
Be my guest. Well done. I wish I could give you all the Dorseys. And maybe, before all this is over, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it.
Thank you for the help, Patriarch. Appreciate anything you can do for us.
I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions. My name is
What
Saul
a
Buchanan. I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires.
I
Two of my
understand.
best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him.
Sergey.
I'll be in when I'm done here.
All right. Thank you, Patriarch. Ooh. You guys got some cool equipment. Diligent Joe.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet
Pleasure.
you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
All right. What are they after?
The Patriarch. Thank God they never got near him. He's the only thing keeping Colorado from tearing itself apart.
And sorry about these alarms. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off.
I think we could
How
take
you
care
deal
of
with
that.
them is your call. Your base, your rules.
All right. Angry robots? No problem.
Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but... let's talk after you kill the alarm. I can hardly hear
Okay.
myself think.
Wake the base's main systems. All right. Let's go kill some robots. You guys the angry robots?
Alarm, 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 I hate alarm. Alerting to you, intruder. Visit a secure, bomb-permit facility. You commit trespassing against. If authorization or you will be defeated.
Your security system shows signs of neglect. We're from IT. We're here to fix it for you.
Worry, prone upgrades has not been equipped in 110 years.
110 years, huh?
Frequently perfuse smile intruders have made switch up repairs in intervening time. Servitors await repairs at your speedy exit from secure bomb-permit facility.
Alright. We'll just calmly figure out how to shut them down. Flip the switch. Terminal is dusty and old, and when you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirls for the first time in years. Boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for command's identity. It replies, command empty. Designate new command. Install yourself as command. Camera flashes above the monitor. Terrible photos of your face slowly appear on the screen, line by line. Command recognized. Security alert cancelled. New base of operations.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished him.
Alright.
They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
Family turmoil, huh? You want us to make peace, right?
Peace? With those brats, you'd sooner tame a scorpion. I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Good. Then let me tell you where they are. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty is raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know?
What about the Dorseys?
Uh-huh.
Who are they?
The last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wiped them out years ago, but mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most.
Yeah, you kids behind that attack?
Possibly. But I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them.
Alright. That's enough.
Good. What else do you need?
Thanks for the briefing.
Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who've been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do.
Don't mind if I do. It'll be a pleasure.
Enjoy yourselves, Rangers. Just don't get killed. I want a return on my investment. All right, let's move out.
Home away from home. Wildlife just roaming free. Alright. We leveled up again, didn't we? There are no limits on the number of items you can carry at once. Perfect. Right click on any of your items to see extra actions you can do with them. For example, this is an easy way to quickly heal your rangers after combat. View your character's stats. You can left click on the derived stat button while on the inventory screen. Your stats are primarily determined by attributes, but certain skills, your equipment, and any active status effects will influence them as well. Any weapon can be broken down into spare parts by field stripping it. If you have very low barter skill, you can sometimes get a better price from merchants for the parts than the weapon itself. Scrounger's touch perk, field stripping also has a chance to grant weapon mods. Okay. Looks like we can up one attribute now. Starting at level 3, Rangers will earn 1 attribute point per level. Attributes always cost 1 point to upgrade. Attributes are the source of all your vital stats. Want to live longer, run faster, shoot straighter, hit harder. Strive for that. Alright, so I get 1 per level. I think I really want to just up your strength as much as possible. Increase your melee damage bonus, but also increasing your speed will do good. Let's start to try and get your strength up to here so you can get that con plus 12 per level. I think that seems like a good idea. Firm. And 3 more skill points. Let's increase first aid to 3 and then give you let's give you ink armor modding will be good. Oops, I need to go to Deadeye. Alright, you though. Coordination, increasing action points. I think actually increasing awareness will do best for that range damage bonus and bonus to perception and eventually hit chance. I'll work on upgrading your awareness. And let's increase let's increase sniper rifles and sneaky shit. Sounds good. See if we can't go to the Garden of the Gods now. Maybe we should explore around here a little
Come
bit.
talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting, that kind of thing.
Yeah, what you got?
Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits. Just like the patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the marshals.
Ooh.
He'll be your radio operator.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
So, hire new rangers for your squad. Your squad can have up to 6 members. No more than 4 can be rangers. The other 2 slots may be filled by companions, such as Marshal Kwan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially rangers, but want to help out all the same. You'll find plenty of companions on a journey throughout Colorado. Sure, show us who you've got lined up.
My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
Okay. New recruits. Alright. I think I'd like a nerd stuff-esque. Small arms, supposed to repair, weird science. Big guns. That's nerd stuff. Lock picking. Let's go Professor Higgs. Inner Energy, fire, cold, and explosion damage. Elemental weapons ignore enemy armor entirely. 4 elemental damage types are energy, fire, cold, and explosive. Enemies are often weak to some elemental damage types and resistant to others. Okay. So that gives toaster repair and weird science. How about mechanics? Barter might also be good. Kiss ass and barter. Mechanics, nerd stuff. Let's go wolf. Let's kiss ass and barter. Okay, only for rangers. Alright, so I guess you can create other rangers, which, I don't know.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Alright. Any ideas on how to staff it up?
Well, I can take care of the rank and file, but you're going to want mechanics, medics, an armory officer, that sort of thing. A competent staff is important when the go. Helping Sheriff Daisy could be a first step. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Meanwhile, I'll start cleaning up here. Take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before we dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are going to need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
Sure, Marshal. Hey,
Great.
we could use help.
I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
Create the first companion. Companions are a unique kind of squad member. Unlike the Rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off and they could leave you high and dry. I have up to 6 characters, 4 of which... Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's explore around the space for a little while. See if we can't find anything good.
Raj, we get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Rusted Slicer Dicer. This enormous spider-like robot is in bad shape, twitches in a puddle of its own fluids. Its casing dented and riddled with bullet holes. Judging by the scrape marks on the floor, it looks like someone dragged it into the garage from somewhere else. Do not have Mechanics 3. Examine the robot. Slicer Dicer, pre-apocalypse military robot, appears to have been badly damaged in a firefight and missing some of its weapons. Upon closer inspection, you note that some of the bullet holes have been patched and several of the legs show signs of recent welding. Slicer Dice's main access panel is open, revealing its wiring and power plant. It's clear that someone has been trying to repair the robot. Looks like I can't do anything with you. Corpse of a young woman lies at your feet, her body contorted at an unnatural angle. Judging by the smell, she's been here a while. Try and determine how she died. Body's unnatural position suggests some kind of seizure. There's signs of discoloration on her face, indicative of a heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored, and scorch marks blacken her fingertips. Looks like a textbook case of electrocution. Examine it. Wearing a patchwork jumpsuit, leather tool belt, pockets are crammed with fuses, bundles of wires, bits of circuit boards. Looks like the Wastelander made her living by scavenging and repairing electronics. She would have felt right at home in this old garage. Got electrocuted. Picking locked. Good hit. I don't have it. Anything else? What is this computer for? Terminals displaying information about the base system. All seems normal right now. Most recent activity logs. Most logs appear to have been destroyed in a giant server wipe that occurred decades ago. Terminal has controls for some nearby vehicle lists, but currently indicates they are all unresponsive. Let's step away for now. Can't pick that. Go through here. It's over here.
Look
Trap
at all this
detected.
machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
I don't have a good way to disarm it. Maybe I should just try and sneak around it with one of them. Alright, Rhino. Go loot. Recent activity logs. Massive data wipe. All seems normal. Okay. Loot. Ooh, ammo, energy cells. Take it. Alright. And don't have lockpick. Careful. Alright. What else is over here?
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean bleach to get it ready for customers.
Ocean of bleach. Desiccated husk of a man is a little more than a skeleton covered in paper skin. Search for cause of death, starvation, dehydration. Ankles and wrist shows signs of scarring. Is chained up for a while. Fun stuff happened over here. Looks like missing arm has nothing to do with her demise. Expertly removed and stitched up long before she died. Instead, it seems to have died of infection or illness. Same scarring on her ankles and wrists. Most likely manacles. Okay. I don't. There must be more to her. Can't see right now. Let's see. What's beyond here? Lockpicking. Can't do that. Alright. Like to see if I can explore the rest of this before ending the episode. And then we can go try and help the general, I believe, at the Garden of the Gods.
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you could make it your
Trophy
trophy
Hall
hall or museum or something. Or a handball court.
Are those porcupines? Razorbacks. Alright, do some sneaky shit. Get him. Whoa, 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 shoot.
Time for your wake up.
I didn't get it off. When you've been spotted by an enemy, each ranger in your squad has a chance to take the first turn in combat. With a higher initiative stat increasing the chance to get higher initiative, you have to increase your speed. That enemy has armor, which means it can block some of your incoming damage. Fortunately, all weapons have a penetration stat. If your weapon's penetration is equal to or greater than your enemy's armor, your weapon will deal full damage. If your weapon's penetration is less, you'll do a proportionate amount, but no more than 80%. Examples: penetration 15 versus armor 10 is 100% damage. Penetration 5 versus 10 armor is 50% damage. Penetration 9 versus 10 armor is 80%. Okay. Alright, so Rhino gets to go first. He's got 4 armor now. Heck yeah. Go, slice this Razorback, I guess. Will work for me. Go ahead and defend.
My liver can't process
Poisoned him.
these toxins.
Not dead eye. Major Tom attacks. Awesome. Go, Major Tom. Alright, Rhino. And how much does this do? That was pretty effective. much does this poison hurt? Antidote or Doctor NPC? Minus 5% con per turn. Alright, that's a bit unfortunate. What loot they got? Junk. Junk. Fallen billboard. What's that? Ooh, bunch of loot. Don't mind if I do. And see what else fun we can get into over here. Hello. Come on, guys.
Please, don't shoot.
Woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She's surrounded by a group of bed-wrangled vagrants who watch you in fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally.
But you did.
The patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Well, you're gonna have to leave. I can't have you in my military base. Sorry.
Of course. That's what I knew you'd say. We'll go to the city then. Beg for food like the others do. Won't be any more trouble for you. Come on, everyone. Gather up your things.
Go on, get. Oh, I can change appearance. Alright.
Well, this must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest
Cold
way
food.
to keep them loyal.
Anything down here? Ooh, a prisoner.
Howdy.
How's it going, bud? Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying faded clothes. Gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
This is our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
Well, we're here to help the patriarch.
Arizona. Arizona. That sounds far. Real far. Are there, like, more of you here?
We found some recruits from the area and more joining soon.
Oh, hey, man, that's good. That's good, man. More, people hanging out. Cool, man, cool. So, hey, what?
No more questions. How about some
Oh,
answers?
yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
Who are you?
My name? Ned. Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone,
ask me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
All right. We're gonna be going now.
Cool, man. I'll catch you later.
Ooh, master key. Let's go get some of this loot. Squad skills aren't high enough. Sometimes brute force will work. You break down door. All right. Just start breaking things. But I don't got the skills. Got it. What's up with this guy? Body of a young man lies twisted in the floor. He wears shabby clothes, and he's been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. Let's search the body. Carrying nothing, his clothes he wore on his body and were tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. We'll have his pockets find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom. How'd he die? Painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's lack of burns, which makes it inconclusive. Some dried, foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of his mouth, make poison a much more likely culprit. Leave the body alone. I don't know that I want to eat that mushroom. No, he's not. But I do believe I'm going to end it here. I think we're done exploring our new headquarters, and in the next episode we'll go to Garden of the Gods and see if we can't help out and get more recruits in this place. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out. Till next time, bye.